Hey guys, Mike Lawson here. The first video that I did yesterday got cut off, so Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to everyone. And I wanted to do this video because I realized that not everyone is having happy holidays. Not everyone had a great Christmas. Not everyone is going through a great time right now. And if you're, a single parent, you're dealing with custody. You're in a blended family and you're dealing with, the kids going back and forth. I know what it's like to be stressed. I know what it's like to be, going through this. And I had a great Christmas this Christmas, and it was awesome. It was the first time in pretty much 18 years that I saw my kids both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But it wasn't always like that. Every year, we're going back and forth, and the kids are going back and forth. I know what it's like for, to be one-upping the other parent, and the kids getting, as far as toys go, and then the kids getting doubles of everything, and you want your kids on Christmas Eve so you can be the first to give them their presents, and just that back and forth craziness and nonsense. And, I know a lot of people, get sad. Listen, I was sad for the last 18 years. And if you see some of the pictures that I posted, again, this was the best Christmas I've ever had with my kids. But I know what it's like coming from a single dad perspective, and I know what it's like coming from a single mother perspective. I grew up in a household where my father wasn't around, and every holiday, was sad and it wasn't happy, and it wasn't good feeling. So I can relate to you, and I just wanted to reach out because if you're going through this, or maybe you don't have kids, or you may be going through a divorce, it's just not a good time right now. Reach out to me. I can give you a different perspective on things. My kids are a little bit older, 18 and 16, but I will share this much with you, that number one, it will pass. These times will pass, and, you got to have faith. Number two, and I think this is the most important thing you got to remember, the kids want you. They want you. And if you're with someone else, they don't want the girlfriend, they don't want the boyfriend, they want you, and they want you to be present. They want you to be not on your phone. They want you to be putting their toys together and spending time with them. They want you. They want to be loved. They want to feel security. That's what they want. And again, I can relate to all the stuff going on, all the craziness. Some of you guys know my story. It wasn't easy. I fought for years and years and years just to get 50-50 custody of my kids. And I still did it with my daughter. But I will share as much with you. Everyone kept telling me it's going to get better. It's going to get better. And again, you might be watching this video thinking, who cares? You're in a bad place right now. It sucks for you. I get it. It's sad. I've been there. I've been sad again for the last 18 years because I didn't get the chance to see my kids on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or one or the other. I mean, it sucks, but it's life, and you need to keep doing the right things. You need to keep working on yourself, just being the best mom you can be and being the best dad you can be. And do me a favor, if comment number one, if you could, if you wish that your children's other parent was more active in their life. Comment number one. And comment number two, if you could, if you wish that they weren't active in their life. Now, me, if you asked me that, I would have comment number two, because I didn't want my father in my life. Okay, he just wasn't a good person. He wasn't fun to be around. Okay, maybe you don't want to answer. Maybe that's not an easy conversation to have. But listen, I can relate. And if you want to reach out to me, offline, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. And I think it's important to, to surround yourself with people that have been there, that have gone through what you've gone through. I was constantly reaching out to people, how did you deal with this? And just get the glimmer of hope. I will, Marilyn, I will. Thank you for sharing. And just get, a glimmer of hope. Because again, it does, it sucks out there. But again, I believe that our kids, what they go through, is the most important. And listen, and I want to share a little bit of hope and optimism for you guys, because if it does suck right now, it's going to get better. Do things with your kids that they're going to remember. Listen, it's not about the toys. It's really not. And I wanted to prove this because a lot of people were reaching out to me because I tried to do this video yesterday, but it got cut off. And I did ask my son, I said, do you remember, and he's 18 now, do you remember the Christmases where you got two of everything? It was like 4 or 5 Christmases in a row. I mean, whatever the number one toy was, it depended on, whether me or their mother had them on Christmas Eve, they got that present first. And guess what? They're running home, Christmas Day saying, oh, I already got this, I already got this. I'm like, oh man, you know, and it sucks. It really does. But guess what? They don't remember that. My son doesn't even remember that. But you know what he does remember? He remembers, you know, the times that I took him up to New York City to buy him, you know, Jordan sneakers and whatever he was into, and watching Bulls games with him because he was a Bulls fan, and you know, probably because of me. And then he got into, you know, he likes LeBron James. So listen, I don't care. You know, I like LeBron James. You know why? Because my son does, and my daughter. You know, for all the years that, you know, listen, some of you guys know the story. It's been rough. I didn't see my daughter for almost a year. And just to be able to see her on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day 2 days in a row, it was the best gift I could ever had. Tomorrow I'm taking off to New York City to go shopping. And you know what? I took her shopping on her birthday a few years ago, and we went up another time. And you know what? You know what she said yesterday that just made me so happy? Is she made a comment to someone in my family at Christmas dinner that, oh, my dad always takes me to New York. I mean, we went maybe twice, and you know, but her memory is that I always took her there. So listen, build memories with your kids. It's about the memories. It's not about who's one-upping each other. It's not about, you know, who's spending more time with each other. And well, it is. I mean, it's about the quality of time that you spend with your kids. So again, I just wanted to do you know, this quick video because a couple people reached out, and they're going through some tough times right now. I mean, reach out to me, send me a private message, and I love to, you know, just give you my perspective on things. But I promise you, it will get better. You might not think it's going to get better. I know what it's like to sit in bed and crawl up in a ball because you're not with your kids. It sucks, but it will get better. Keep the faith. Let your kids know you're there. You love them. And, you know, again, just be the best parent that you can be. So I appreciate everybody's time. Thanks for, you know, thanks for watching this video. But also, if you know someone that's going through this, tag them in this, share this video with them. And again, you know, I appreciate your time. Take care, guys.